Murray together as opposed to White starting Murray off the bench.
Van Harris?
That doesn't feel the same to me. That feels full. Our officiating crew are underway. The Nets and the Spurs. Nets coming off a 99-68 loss.
The Gates. He was 2-9 from the field. We got some aggressiveness on the defensive end, too.
And it's LeVert.
The step, though, of this Nets team. You mentioned the last loss. It's a scrimmage, but it took a lot of positives out of it.
Lonnie Walker.
You could see the push to play at this up-tempo pace. Make sure they're trying to get some easy buckets in transition and early offense.
LeVert cut off, trying to make his move on Murray. That's silky smooth.
Environment, the circumstances, the floor, the sounds, the lights. I think we're seeing some of that impact the Nets here early on.
Pirtle, the spin, the finish. Jakob leaves it for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Handles. Blocked by Pirtle. DeRozan the other way. Harris trying to get back. And Walker on his way to the rim. That is number 2 on DeJounte Murray. Half-court set here for Brooklyn. 11-8 lead. LeVert. Fake. Hezzy. Deuce.
His ability to get all the way to the cup can make him so dangerous.
Murray, drive and pull up. Book it. Speed. On the return feed, Chioza checks the feet. Joey headband.
It does. It just rolls off the tongue.
It's very easy to say. Very smooth delivery.
3 points.
And Derek White.
What happened necessarily in Phoenix or the course of the past few seasons compared to the player he was in Miami, because he dealt with some injuries. It was that he shot the three-point ball about 38-39% during those years in Miami, and he's got a lot of tools and a lot.
Three-point territory. His first shot attempt is a net. Push shot for Pirtle. Martin probing. Spurs have their first lead of the night. Johnson doesn't take the three this time. Instead of pull-up, good-looking stroke from Tyler Johnson.
That's in his wheelhouse, the intermediate game, the mid-range game, and we've seen more of that from this Brooklyn Nets team of taking the best available shot.
Derek White. Are you Amish? No. 21-19 San Antonio.
But I say all that to say that the things we watch.
Count it, and a foul.
Not you being the birdie, but that Mr. Whammy.
Mr. Whammy?
Going to be, and I would think Mrs. Whammy, but I don't know, but I heard that Mr. Whammy is going to.
All of Wednesday night. They had 9 players available. They played 10 so far here in the early evening.
Well, it feels that way.
Kurucs.
The highlight that he had against Thanasis Antetokounmpo, but more than anything, you see the frame.
Rudy, what happened to you, Sarah, in your life?
That I got called to the front of the class.
And did not know your material. You were a good student.
I care. The main things Garrett Temple talked about in ways to improve off that first scrimmage was communication, but it's such an excellent part of.
And Temple cannot hit the leaner, got his hand on it, but Johnson is there for San Antonio. Pull up, it goes down from Green.
Good handles though, Rhodey in traffic, attacking right up the middle.
Long strides for DeJounte Murray.
If you don't beat him to a spot, he can slink through and find those driving lanes in those areas.
Kurucs drills it. 37-36. Spurs. Lane opens up and Jeremiah.
Spurs, because off of that screen, the man's got to stay with Rhodey because he's been knocking down three-point shots.
Off balance delivery.
Joe Borgia at our NBA broadcast meetings would show a clip of whether it's a foul or whatever the call is, and then get anywhere he wants on the floor.
Fade away. Chioza. Slam down the throw flush. Jared. 1, Brooklyn. DeRozan on a kick. White hot hand. Yes.
3 points.
Corrals. Under 5 minutes to play in this first half. 44-43 San Antonio. White gets to the rim. LeVert one-on-one with White. Off the double. Ball movement. Harris. Bottom.
Joe Harris.
Other than all those things, nothing's changed. Jared Allen, the crank.
Doesn't go in, but you got 2 shooters in the Luwawu-Cabarrot, Joe Harris in the corner. They're organizing themselves in a way that they're getting quality.
Using the Allen screen. Protects, lob, slam, Jared Allen.
Jared Allen.
Going up and away from White. Nets are on the move. Chiozza will go cross court for LeVert. The three, bottom. Harris doesn't go for Derek White. Handled by Allen. Early offense, LeVert. Got a three.
Harris LeVert.
Allen, spin, knock away by White. Turnover, Brooklyn. That is 8 turnovers now for the Nets, and there is walk for LeVert, 12 for Kurucs, 10 for Harris. DeRozan denied. Harris and Allen both there. Here's Chiozza right down the New Orleans the other night. We have 7:50 to play in the third.
It felt that way. It feels that way.
DeMar DeRozan, he is now 1 of 7 from the field. 67-65, LeVert. Oh, he's hot. Currently took their lumps. Got to within striking distance before the hiatus. There's DeRozan. Patented 31 three-point attempts for Brooklyn. They've made 10.
We haven't talked a ton about that he's always done for this Nets team throughout the course of the early part of this season. But a much-needed presence here for this group.
Temple goes back-to-back. Martin matched up with White. Give and go. Lawawu Cabarro. Kurucs is in. Anderson, kick for Kurucs. Shot clock winding down. Kurucs gives it up. Anderson beats the buzzer and lays it in. A two-man game with Kurucs and Justin Anderson.
That was a nice catch and finish by Justin Anderson, understanding where the clock was at and needing to get it off quickly.
3 points.
His ability to play multiple positions will also place him as a player of need.
Jeremiah Martin had it blocked. The Nets lead is down to 8, and it is Johnny 19 draft has cut it to 6. Johnson gets to the cup, count it, and a foul.
Johnson's play, Tyler Johnson, that is, but 6'3", 6'4".
Slun here in the third, 6-point lead for Brooklyn. Johnson sizing up Forbes. Tyler Johnson connects.
Tyler Johnson.
Nets lead by 6. Martin on a kick, deep one. Anderson drills the trip. 9:40 to play here in the fourth. Did you see Kingpin? It was based on my life. Forbes sticks to 3. The Nets lead is down to 3. San Antonio making a move here with Keldon Johnson going to the rack and a chance to tie it. Driving.
A lot of mid-range shots. They're taking the best available shots, the pull-up shots.
Against the zone, Martin finishes and 199. Brooklyn. Another hard drive by Keldon Johnson. He gets it to go.
Former teammates still got that chemistry. Nice pass and a great cut by Joe Harris.
Temple digging in defensively. Gay the spin and blocked by Temple. Eubanks is there.
I'm imagining, think about like the board, like hockey.
Yeah.
The glass that you can still hear through that about the fans in the stands.
Oh, well, yeah, you can hear
but
that.
They're yelling.
Chiozza, kick out. Lance Thomas is in and he knocks it. The clock is down to 6. Musa trying to make it happen. The spin on Bellinelli, it is blocked.
Hit the numbers that he put up, but just the way in which he moved, the manner in which he was getting shots.
Rodion's Kurucs go. Kurucs and Musa. Thomas fakes on a 3. Drives in, scoop shot goes for Lance Thomas, 3-point. The drive, knock away, 1-point lead for the Nets. Chiozza on a kick. The Johnson 3 rattle.
Speaking on him and Jacques Vaughn speaking on him, they like what he's brought to the table, and he's shown it here today.
And the Nets.
What about this score?
I don't think so. I think it's 117-113. Forbes with a jump shot.
The game situations do. Time and clock and what teams are running and how you're finishing off a tight game.
Tyler Johnson.
Attack the glass defensively, but also attack the glass offensively. A lot of explosiveness. So it'll be interesting to...
But a much better showing and a bounce-back performance for Brooklyn.
Final score.
124 to 119, the final.